The next concept that we have is nebula. Now, nebula are celestial bodies which are more of dust and gases. A cluster of dust and gas which have come together has formed a cluster from where there is a possibility of formation of a star. If you go back to where we discussed about formation of a star, we discussed that star formation happens from nebula. Similarly, at the same time, if you refer to life cycle of a star, we had discussed that planetary nebula are formed at the death of a normal average star, right? So what is nebula? Nebula is nothing but a cluster of dust and gases where you have hydrogen, you have helium, you have other ionized gases which are also there, which have formed a cluster, which may have been formed due to the death of a star, or maybe they would be the ones which will form a star. Both the possibilities exist before the birth of the star or after the death of a star. So these will be cluster of dust and gases. And the image that you see on your screen is the image of an actual nebula. Nebula have been seen as the most widely used screensavers for this very reason. They look very beautiful when observed through the telescopes. So nebula, interstellar cloud of dust, hydrogen, helium and other ionized gases, originates from gas and dust emitted from dying star, while in some nebula new stars begin to develop. So that's why I am saying that nebula can lead to the formation of a star, and death of star can also lead to the formation of a nebula. Both the situations can happen. This kind of a nebula normally is called as stellar nebula, and this kind of nebula is normally called as planetary nebula. So it exists in the space between the stars, which is also called as interstellar space. Closest nebula to the Earth is the Helix Nebula. The photograph that you see on the screen, this is the Helix Nebula. Powerful space telescopes are used to capture the pictures of nebula. So that's why Hubble Space Telescope has been one of the pioneers when it comes to discovery of a large number of nebula in the universe. Then after that, next is the phenomena of galaxies. What is the meaning of galaxies? Galaxies are nothing but clusters of all the star systems and every other celestial body which is coming along with these stars. They form the galaxies. So massive gravitationally bound system that consists of stars, stellar objects, nebula and interstellar medium of gas and dust, black holes and unknown component of dark matter. So this is also very, very important, that it's not only about the stars and everything associated with the stars and the star systems, but rather dark matter is also an integral part of any galaxy. There are totally more than 170 billion galaxies in the observable universe at the current time. Now the formation of galaxies. Now there are many theories about the formation of galaxies. Some theories say that first of all these celestial bodies would have been formed, and from the celestial bodies largely we see that formation of stars would have happened, and then the formation of stars would have led to the formation of star systems. So galaxy would have come first, and then solar systems would have started to appear. The second concept says that first the stars would have been formed, the star systems would have been formed, and these clusters of stars and the star systems, they started to form the galaxies. So formation of galaxies has different theories here. Some believe in the first set, some believe in the second set. So scientists are divided on just how galaxies are formed. Some believe that smaller clusters of about 1 million stars known as globular clusters formed first and then later gathered into a galaxy. Others believe that galaxies formed first and then only later the stars within them begin to gather into small clusters. So that's why I said that there is a difference in opinion about galaxies. So in general, we have three kinds of galaxies: spiral galaxies, elliptical galaxies, and irregular galaxies. What are these? Let's have a look at them. First of all, you have all the spiral galaxies. So when we talk about spiral galaxies, these are the ones which have the spiral shape. As you can see in the picture on your screens, this has taken a spiral shape. So these are most common type of the galaxies in the universe. Our own Milky Way galaxy is a spiral galaxy. It is an example of spiral galaxy. The central bright region at the core of a galaxy is called as the galactic bulge. Now also you should remember that when it comes to spiral galaxies, these are said to be younger galaxies, and that's why more star formation keeps on happening. So star formation keeps on happening in this kind of a galaxy. This is something that has been observed for spiral galaxies. At the same time, when we go to elliptical galaxies, as you can see in the picture itself, they are elliptical in shape, egg shaped you can say. Now these are the ones which are said to be older. They contain stars which are older. Also, at the same time, we see that new star formations are very less when it comes to elliptical galaxies. So these might have been older as compared to the spiral galaxies. Now, the third one that we have are irregular galaxies, where you do not see a specific shape for the given galaxy. So in that case, these are called as irregular galaxies. So these are few of the phenomena about galaxies and nebula that can be important from prelims perspective more than the mains examination. If you look at this picture, this is how we see our own Milky Way galaxy and the solar system there. You have the Milky Way galaxy, and in this Milky Way galaxy, in one of the arms lies our own solar system, and in this we are just one of the planets, and in that planet we are just living in a very small area in that planet. So this is, I mean, if you look at the scale of sizes, you can see where we are. So this is briefly about what are galaxies and the different kinds of galaxies what we have.